Hi Scorpio, welcome to your June to December advanced forecast. Now let's take a look. I'll go straight down to the monthly details, okay? Because last year I picked one card for each month, okay? So this time I'll just go straight down to the monthly details so that we can save time. And I am so busy, that's why my forecasts are actually a little bit delayed, okay? Even my Terrascope. But thank you for visiting my website and noticing that there are some pages that are not yet updated. Uh, because I've been traveling and also, busy with some other things. So, okay, better late than never, I guess. All right, let's take a look, Scorpio. Mm. Mm. Betrayal from an air sign. Looks like things are gonna get better. I want to ask for more clarifications on this, but later on, okay? Well, things are gonna start looking better, especially if you're with a fire sign who's younger than you and who lives far from you or works in another place or another area or city. And it looks like this person this month will suddenly change and will have a shift in your relationship. Or if you're currently dating somebody who is of this sign or personality or element, then things are gonna start getting better. I feel like there will also be commitment that is going to be restored or in store if this is your ex, because somebody from the past is coming back into your life as well. And looking good. Finances looking good, Scorpio. The overlook of it, it's really wonderful. All right, let's take a look at your love life and sex life. Mm-hmm. Still, three's a crowd. All right. But even if it's actually the case, even if that's the case, you're still going to remain beautiful inside and out, and I feel like you are still going to, you know, to rise to the occasion, even if you're going to. There will be some things that will hurt you in your relationship because you'll find out that your partner is currently, especially if you're with an air sign, especially if you've been having some distances, gaps, not really talking, and your partner has been acting a little bit weird and irritable, always upset about anything and everything, and every little thing that you say, do, it always ends up in an argument. All right? All right. Single Scorpios, finally, this is the month that someone will be making a commitment or will be vowing their commitment to you or will be offering their love or will be professing whatever they feel or how they feel towards you. Someone will also be proposing to you, offering you a ring, or you're going to get engaged this month. All right? Now, for those who are still looking, finally you will be meeting someone that will be making a huge mark and will be making a huge difference in your life. Okay, so your single days will be over, and I feel like you are finally be finding the right kind of love this month for you. Married or coupled Scorpios, if you are with someone who is a younger fire sign or younger than you, and this person keeps on traveling, they live far from you or they're working far from you, there has been some distances and gaps and you're not really communicating well for the past few months or few weeks or few days, and it seems like you've always been questioning the relationship, like where do we go from here, like are we still going to go to the next level or is it just until here? Because even if you've been together, especially if you've been in a relationship or been married for 4 years or 4 months, and your partner has been acting not really in themselves, okay, and they don't really wanted to talk, and you've been having some issues and problems when it comes to your finances. Finally, those issues will be resolved this month, and I feel like this person will be coming to you in a surprise, and even if you're not really expecting, I feel like this person wants to be with you. And there is also a possibility that they want to either resign from their job just to be with you and find another one currently to wherever you are, or there will be a it's like the two of you will be compromising, and we'll sit down and talk. Like this person just want you, and your partner wants to be in the same place. Okay, so, and I feel like this is also one of the one of the issues that one of the issues or one of the reasons why you've been having a lot of arguments and gaps, because this person really want to be with you, just want to be in one place. But of course, unfortunately, responsibility calls, and you can't really afford to lose your job, either one of you. But I feel like it's your partner who'll be sacrificing this time. So I feel like it's good. Just try to appreciate their effort, and I'm pretty sure that right before they resign, there will be an opportunity that actually awaits them. Or it could also work the other way around, that right before you resign from your job, there's already a new opportunity or another opportunity that awaits you in the place where you will be moving. But you're not yet moving this month, okay? Let's see if it's going to be in July or August. Now, there will also be a brand new beginning, because there is a place, a thing or situation or problem that you're going to be walking away from. Not to mention that there is also, like, right in the middle of the month, we're almost right in the middle of the month, that there will be a reason for you to celebrate. Now, the money or there is a compensation, a promise, a benefit, or some sort of a program, or a package that has been promised to you. But unfortunately, your boss or the management will not really give it to you at the right time or at the right moment. Okay, they will keep on dragging and dragging and dragging it, but you will somehow feel like they're only intentionally dragging it because they want you to follow. They want you to feel motivated. But you feel like, you're just done. You've already done your part. You've already proved to them that you're worthy of whatever it is that you're asking from them, or whatever it is that you are requesting. Because I feel like you want to move to a new department, new position, new company, or something, a new team altogether. But I feel like the management has been trying to not really cheat on you, but they are just trying to, delay things intentionally. So with this, you feel like it seems like the management doesn't have any plans of fulfilling their promises. So you will start thinking about making the major decision, okay, this month. I don't feel like you're going to be resigning, but there will be huge changes that's going to take place right at the end of the month, okay? There's another reason to celebrate, which is I feel like either there will be a promotion or there will be a brand new job that you will be taking, because I told you that there is something to celebrate, and right before you move, there will be, there is something that already awaits you, and I feel like there is good news, that's gonna come your way. Yep. Although, just make sure that everything will be in black and white, eh, especially when it comes to finances and to to the right figure. Make sure that you're gonna be very clear on that. But altogether, you are gonna get what you want. This is the triple dragon, and this is a very good indication. Okay, so you're gonna get what you want. You are gonna level up. Either you're gonna get a promotion or you're gonna get a higher type of position in another company, whichever. Okay, so it's already up to you. Just make sure to make the wise choice and the wise decision, and whatever decision that you're gonna make when it comes to your careers and finances, there's no turning back. Okay. Now, also be careful, because there is an older air sign male that will be betraying you. Okay, be very careful about that. This person is very heartless. Um, they're also inconsiderate, selfish, and it's like they don't really care if you're gonna get hurt or not. What's important is they're gonna get whatever they want from you, or whatever they want altogether. All right? So, good for you. Now, more about your careers and finances. Money coming in, more correspondences. There are also a possibility of you winning in a raffle draw or winning something, or getting something as a prize. I can't really assure that you're going to be winning a lottery, okay? It's a very big shot, but I feel like there is something that you're going to be getting, that you're going to be winning, or that you're going to be gaining, okay? Travel within the second week or the last 2 weeks of this month, but be very careful because your health is not, well, I feel like it's more of you're just under a lot of stress, okay? You just need to have more rest and sleep more. Because you haven't been resting full and you haven't been sleeping lately because you're so stressed out with a lot of things, especially for the past 2 months. And I feel like there is a new contract that you're going to be signing right in the middle of the month from 17th until the 20th. And again, there's a situation, a place, or person that you're going to be leaving behind to face a new one or to face a brand new beginning. And you will somehow look back, okay, to um, just to recall and feel a little bit nostalgic that um, you will start thinking about how far you've come from where you have started in the past. All those ordeals and all those things that you have gone through and all those difficulties that you have already overcome just to reach wherever you are and just to gain what you have right now. So you will have that pride, you will have that, success that you've been dreaming about, and more financial stability coming your way, which is really, 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 really good. All right, you're very lucky this month, Scorpio. But let's take a look for the next few more months. Okay, for the next coming months. Now, if you're so lucky in finances in your career, Scorpions who's already in a relationship or who is already committed, I feel like it's time for you to draw the line, with your cheating partner, especially if you're with an air sign, because it seems like no matter how much you have tried to stretch out or make the effort or reach out or do your best or try to adjust whatever it is in your life, this person will never be satisfied and contented. Whatever you have, whatever you give, they will always find fault or they will always find whatever that's wrong in you. Okay? So it's going to be very difficult for you, but right at the end of the month, no, actually, you've there are already some red flag signs that you can see and that you would notice. But starting the last 2 weeks of the month, you will have the confirmation that your partner is really cheating on you, and that there is somebody else, or that there is some sort of what do you call this, like infidelity that's been happening or that's been going on with somebody that they're working with, or somebody that is, I don't feel like this person lives near you or around you, but more likely that this person also works around your partner's, yeah, your company or office. Okay? And don't say that it's impossible because they've been so busy and working all day and all night. You have to remember that if a person really wants to do something, they could always find a way. If they don't want to do something, they could always find all the reasons not to. Okay? Now, for single Scorpions, if you are currently dating an air sign and this person is telling you a lot of what do you call this? Like false promises and sweet talks, and they just keep on charming their way around you. You will notice that this person has been lying to you for since the day that you've been dating each other, seeing each other, and you will find a proof. Okay? That you're not the only one in their life. So it's time for you to make a decision whether you would still want to keep this relationship or not. But I feel like even if that's the case, you're still going to be keeping the relationship. You're going to go on and you will be hoping for things to develop and change because you firmly believe that your partner or the one that you're dating has feelings for you or care for you or your partner really loves you. But what you actually need is you need to love yourself and you need to draw the line. All right? And don't forgive easily. Now, when it comes to your health, migraines, and I feel like be careful what you eat. Check out your eyesight or your vision. I feel like you will suddenly feel nauseous all of a sudden. It's because of your dropping blood pressure because you haven't been sleeping lately. I feel like it's also time for you to have some supplements when it comes to your blood. Make sure that you will check it out first with your doctor and have some tests or have some tests to be run. And I feel like altogether you're going to be very guided and blessed with in coping with your other health issues. It's just I feel like you just need to really check out your eyesight or your vision. I feel like you're also going to be very fertile this month for Scorpion women. And I feel like if you really wanted to, I feel like if you really wanted to, uh, go for some pregnancy thing, or if you want to go pregnant this month, you can. And I feel like there you're gonna have some high fertility. You know, you're gonna have some high fertility rate this month. You're gonna be very fertile. Um, Avoid sour or yeah, too much sour and spicy food because it will irritate your bowel and it will irritate your stomach. Okay? Be careful with ulcers this month. And don't self medicate. Try to drink a lot more water. Be careful in food poisoning. And if you are not really familiar with a dish or you're not familiar with a restaurant, might as well just go for a fast food, because I feel like you're gonna have some food poisoning issues, diarrhea, or indigestion. Okay, this month. Now let's take a look at your oracle cards. Four of Summer, Ace of Winter, Ace of Spring, double ace, Prince of Spring, Ten of Summer, King of Summer. Marriage is on the horizon, single Scorpions. Okay, let's take a look at this first. Sorry, I got excited. Anyway, Four of Summer, being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. Actually, it's the other person who's been doing this to you because they're too discontented in whatever you do, whatever you give, whatever you have, and no matter what you do, they're never gonna appreciate it. Ace of Winter, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Now, Ace of Spring, it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. See? Prince of Spring, charming, self confident, passionate, restless. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. Ten of Summer, an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, and people you can trust. This is the card of marriage. King of Summer, honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted, a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. This is with a fire sign. Well, all right, let's take a look at your July forecast. All right. Mhm. All right, somebody from the past coming back into your life, but money is coming in still. More financial stability and more financial offers. Investment will also be paying off this month. If you're also trying to sell a car or any valuable major property, this is a very good time for you to sell it off without short selling it. You're going to be making a lot of money this month as well. July. This month, it seems like you will also be working so hard, making a lot of changes, and making some huge steps. All right? Oh boy. Well, it seems like you will still try and fix your relationship even though you've already caught them with, you know, whatever it is that they're doing. It seems like they're also going to be making some promises that, yeah, I'm going to break it off. I'm not seeing her again. We're not together anymore. I've already cut off the communications and stuff like that. Yada, yada, yada. This person is actually lying. And by the end of the month, you will somehow confirm that it's done. It's like you've already had enough. Alright? You know, it's actually hard to trust when someone have already, lied to you, cheated on you, broke off your trust, and stuff like that. Alright. Now, more communications. I also feel like you will be traveling for the first 2 weeks of this month. Some of you will be receiving some recognition award or promotions or a new certificate or something like that. Some of you will also be acquiring a new car, but be very careful in spending too much or splurging. You will have, actually not enough, you will have more money this month, but of course, that doesn't mean that you have to splurge here and there. All right, you still need to save enough for the rainy days and some emergency stuff. And I feel like you will also be leaving an old place. Either you're going to be leaving an old company, old department, or old team to make way for the new, or to have a training or an exercise or short course for the new department or new position or new company that you're going to be joining in. Now, right in the third week of this month, you're going to have some problems adjusting because you're just starting, all right? And I feel like there's a part of you who really wants to just quit, but you will persist and you will have enough patience. Now, you're gonna learn how to love, whatever it is that you're gonna be doing this month, and somebody from the past is coming back into your life. Which is somebody that you've already, somebody that either you kicked out of your house, or somebody who used to live with you, or someone whom you used to be in a domesticated relationship with. And you've been thinking a lot about this person lately, so either it's an air sign, a fire sign, or an earth sign. All right? Now, when it comes to your works and finances, it seems like you will be governing your own actions, and I feel like you will be taking the lead into making the right decisions into your life, even though that you will be receiving two options, two offers, and two opportunities. You will be choosing the one that you've already had a foundation, or that you've already worked so hard and you're only waiting for, let's say for example, the confirmation of or the announcement, or the official announcement of it. Okay, it could be a promotion, or it could be holding a new position in the same company. But whatever it is, all of your hard works in the past will bear fruition, and finally you will be reaching that level that you've been dreaming and aiming. All right, there will be a transition that you're going to be going through, and more success that is related to your work. You will also be finally completing a project that you've been working on for quite some time, and you will also be contributing an idea, a project, or a proposal um, that will be granted by the board, or by the management, and this will entail you to more credits, okay, more plus to your performance. So good for you. Well, okay, when it comes to your love life, it seems like this is something that you're kind of a little bit worried about, that's been preoccupying you, and that's been, leaving you wondering, why is my life like this? I'm so lucky in finances, in work. I can have whatever I want. I can buy whatever I want. I have a lot of money. I am financially established. But why is it that when it comes to finding the right kind of partner, it seems like that is where I always go down, or I'm always zero? Now, the person that you're with, especially for those who's already married or just simply committed, they're going to be making some promises. They're going to be telling you that I've already changed. I will try to change. We no longer talk, and you can just hold my phone if you want. You can just have all my passwords if you want, but let me try again. Now, they will try for the first 2 weeks of this month of July, but then right at the last 2 weeks, you will somehow find them lying again. There will be some red flag signs, and there will be some other things that you will also be discovering, leaving you wondering if this relationship is still worth saving. You don't want to leave your foundation. You don't want to leave all those times that you've already been through together, and that you have held each other through tough times, but you feel like this had already become more of a pattern for your partner. Okay? And like what I said, don't forgive easily, but I feel like in the month of June you would just accept them with just one sorry, then that's it. And that's why it will be reoccurring again this month, and there is a major decision that you're going to be making. I don't see any breakup, but you're going to be making a final decision this month about your relationship. Now, when it comes to your health, be careful with wild animals, or animal bites, or animal fleas. Your immune system will be a little bit, weak this month, and it is much better if you're going to be taking some supplements, or some for your immune system. You will also have frequent colds and flu and fever, cough, and you keep on sneezing. Allergies when it comes to your face, breast, it's like you're gonna have some pain or some piercing pain into your breast and bone. Plus, I feel like you're gonna be very conscious of your appearance because you will somehow notice that you're already growing some wrinkles or some allergies, or there will be some red bumps that's been growing in your skin. Okay? Also, be careful in low blood pressure and frequent nausea and nosebleed. Now, I feel like you also need to be careful in eating seafood during this month. So, better, it's much better for you to avoid it, learn how to share, and don't be so selfish. Plus, be careful in eating unwashed fruits and vegetables, okay? Still, you're still prone to indigestion and uh, food poisoning. Plus, you will also have some problems with your peeing, okay? You like more likely about your urethra, and some kidney issues. It's more of a passed on family thing. This kidney issue, I feel like you will get it from your family or from the side of your mother. So anyway, but it's much better for you to go and check out with your doctor for final diagnosis, okay, and for the medications, so that you'll be sure what to do and how to avoid getting it worse or making it worse. And I feel like this month, when it comes to sex, you're gonna do it yourself most of the time because your partner will be not present again and they're gonna go missing whenever you need them. They will try and you will also try to make love, but it's not as how it used to be. You're gonna be missing out your good old times, and it's like you're also gonna be questioning like, where did the old person that I used to fall in love with go? People change in time. Time changes everything. And if you will just keep on remembering that that's not the person that you used to fall in love with, then you're not really open to changes. Sometimes the person that we're with, we thought that we already know them from top to bottom. But, when the change occurs, it's like they could still surprise us that, it's like you're with a stranger, like, I don't know you anymore. Who are you? Now, let's take a look at your oracle cards. Life experience. See? Four of winter. Six of autumn. The magician, awakening. Eight of autumn. Now, life experience, let go of belief systems that no longer work for you, an important life changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. This is more likely because you need to walk away from something that no longer serves you, or something that only gives you a lot of dramas and toxicity. Now, for winter, set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. Because you haven't been sleeping lately. You're always thinking about a lot of things. You're overanalyzing things, and it's like you're always stressed out when it comes to your work. But instead of resting when you go home, it's still even more stressing. So sometimes you just wanted to stay at work, even if it's already late, or work longer hours because it's the same anyway. Now, Six of Autumn, the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. It's more likely repaying a debt because you're going to have a lot of money this month. The Magician, you can do anything, take charge of your life, you can manifest what you need to be success. Awakening, change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause, and the action. Eight of Autumn, do more research before proceeding, education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. Well, that is the project that you are actually going to be proposing, which is it will require a huge amount of budget, but you're going to be granted for it. So don't worry. And it's a huge amount of money. That's why you're going to have a lot of money this month. All right, let's take a look at your August forecast. Let's see if the August month will be very good for you, because in most signs, the month of August is not really good. Mm-hmm. Heavy drama, but still more money. You know, your favorite line this month of August is like, I just can't cry anymore and I just don't know what to say or feel. You know, it's like my tears have already gone dried and you're done feeling done. Still, money looks good. All right. Mm-hmm. It's like you are gonna try and get back at your partner. Some single Scorpios will also find out that they are pregnant. And some other single Scorpios who's looking for love, be careful in meeting somebody who's already married. But they're not gonna tell you that they are, alright? You'll just notice that this person is always horny whenever they are around you. It's because that they're, the one that they're with is pregnant. And they're looking for some outlet. Alright, now, this month you're already having a lot of hard times going through and proceeding with this relationship, whether it's a marriage or just a committed relationship or domesticated relationship. For you, it's like this will never be over. This will never end, not unless it's you're the one who'll be making a decision. You have tried to overexert yourself and to extend yourself for this person, just to not just to forgive but just to work out your relationship, but then they will just keep on doing whatever it is that they really wanted to do. So you're the one who'll be making the decision of stepping out of your relationship and giving them back their freedom, and so are you. Having your freedom or embracing your new life or new beginning is something that makes you feel even more excited, because you're done with the relationship, you're done with the heartbreak, you're done feeling so ignored and neglected and be treated like a doormat. That, in your workplace, everyone respects you, everyone believes in you, and everyone loves you, but when it comes to your own home, You feel so unloved, and all you embrace is just the coldness and silence of your partner and of your domestic home. Now, if you already have your own children, or you have your own child, I feel like you can be, it's like you just want to have the sole responsibility. Okay? You're not really afraid financially to be free from your partner, no matter if the two of you are making a lot of money both, because you can have it on your own and you can just simply support it on your own. But when it comes to properties, it seems like you just want to have it. You just wanted to have it. Okay, you don't want to split it, or you don't want to include it in your whatever assessment that you need to have. And I feel like you're going to be getting 70% of whatever it is that you're going to be asking from your partner. Now, somebody from the past coming back into your life. More correspondence says, right at the third week of the month of August, somebody from the past will be knocking on your door, and I feel like this is the time that you feel like, it's the right moment to get back at your partner or to take a revenge. So, even if rebounding or taking a revenge is wrong, I feel like you're going to be opting for this. Okay? Because you're so hurt and emotionally you feel a little bit lost, and you're only trying to be strong. Some Scorpions will also find out that they are pregnant by the end of the month. But you're not gonna be telling your partner about it. You just want to keep it to yourself. Now, and you don't really have to worry if you feel like, will it get better, or, will I be fine? Will I can carry on? You can. You're a very strong, smart, intelligent person. You're stronger than you think. And you don't really need anybody who just gives you a lot of bullshit, okay? And just keep on taking and taking and taking without giving. So, now, when it comes to your careers and finances, you're going to be moving on from one phase to another, and it's like you'll be growing more matured, stronger, mentally alert, and more responsible. Okay, there's a big project that you're going to be submitting or facing or handling, and this will entitle you to more privileges, benefits, and more money. You will also be traveling right in the middle of the month. There is also something that you will be starting or signing as a contract, or, well, new projects that will also be beginning. But I feel like juggling your personal life and your busy work life, this is where you're going to have a lot of struggles. And I feel like you need to attend a training seminar or short course, and you are on your way to wherever, life should be taking you. It's like you're going to be facing your destiny. You can see it in the horizon. So, I also feel like you're going to start looking for a nanny if you have some kids, okay, by the end of the month. Now, sex life and your love life. Only you have the key to the situation, and it's like, for you, it is much better to be alone than to be with someone who just keeps on using you and taking advantage of you. Now, it looks like your partner will still try and woo you. Even if you'll try to send them away or kick them out of your house, they're not gonna go. But then again, as I've said, that there are somebody from the past who's gonna be coming back into your life, and you are gonna see this as an opportunity to get back at your partner. All right. So, well, it's like you're gonna be so full of rage, and it's like you're gonna have enough of the situation, and you feel like it's just time to give them a dose of their own, medicine. So, oh, just make sure that you're not gonna fall in love with this person, because I feel like this other person that's gonna be coming back into your life is not for permanent thing. All right. Now, for those singles, Scorpios, this month of August for you will be very, let's say, lustful. You're going to have a lot of sex this month of August, but you will find out that the person that you're seeing with right now is also seeing somebody else. And I feel like there will be a confrontation and you're going to be walking away from this person right by the end of the month. Now, codependency issues, migraines, bronchial and lung issues, especially if you've been smoking a lot. You also need to take care of your teeth. It's time for you to go to the sorry, it's time for you to go to the dentist and have your teeth clean and remove all those nicotines. Plus, you will also notice some. It's like there's a lump, or you're gonna or you're gonna have some difficulty swallowing. It's like there's something in your throat. It is because that you're starting to develop some throat problems or some um it's like there's a wound that's that you haven't been nursing or tending or not really paying attention. It's been growing bad. Okay, it's time for you to go and see the doctor for that. You also need to try to look for an alternative, for your smoking if you cannot really stop it right away. Immune system is also your immune system will start developing and it will start progressing. It's just that you will have some either it's an injury or you're gonna have some pain in your shoulder. And I feel like I can see some large bruise around your body or around your shoulder. It looks like you're gonna be knocking on something or you're gonna have a minor accident because of that. Now you also need to rehydrate and you just need to be careful what you eat. You're also going to be very picky. And you're going to be opting for some fruit and vegetable diet or steam, no carbs and no oil or fats this month because of your growing acne. And you will also find that your ankle or both of your feet are swollen. All right? Just try to curb down your intake of chicken. Now let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month, followed by your September forecast. The Wheel, Ten of Summer, Nine of Winter, ooh, Three of Spring, Eight of Winter, Three of Autumn. Okay, the Wheel, delays are over, sudden and unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. Like what I said, you're going to be getting a new car or making a major purchase. Ten of Summer, an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Nine of Winter, unfounded fear, focusing on the worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Three of Spring, plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience, there are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Eight of Winter, you have what it takes if you only believe in yourself, thinking that you're powerless, which you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. Three of Autumn, follow your passion when it comes to your career, be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. As I've said, more money that's going to be coming your way. 3 months. Now let's take a look at your September forecast. Some people, it's not important for them to have a love life, or it's not important for them to be with someone as long as they have a lot of money. And some Scorpios are very career oriented, so love life always comes next to them. Well, it comes next to the career and their family. hmm Looks like there will be a minor accident or there will be some minor delays that's going to be coming your way when it comes to a project that you've been working. All right. And there will be some clashing that will also happen between you and a fire sign authority figure or a boss. All right. Looks like this month you're going to be in a hot seat because of some negligence. Well, it's not really negligence because it's mostly an accident, but you're still going to be responsible for it. You're actually sure close to success, but something is gonna interfere. Lesson learned, don't trust anybody around your workplace. And don't entrust your responsibilities with anyone else. Alright? Jealousy. That even though the two of you are, it's like you want to move away or separate from this other person, and now that you're the one who's been doing whatever it is that they've been doing to you, they're dogging your footsteps like, you know, like detectives, and they're the one who's going to be finding fault in you. There will be a big confrontation and big jealousy and drama, but you're just going to shrug it off. You feel like it's just time for me to get back at you, and how does it feel? Getting stronger, Scorpio. You know, sometimes it's just really tiring to be so patient and to be a good person when the person that you're with is just simply neglecting you, taking you for granted, and abusing you. Painful menstruation for this month. Make sure that you're going to be checking out with your OB-GYN about it. Alright. There will be a confrontation, or there will be some, more likely an exchange of some verbal argument with an older fire sign. Okay, because this person will be accusing you of being so negligent and irresponsible, whereas you're going to be justifying that it's just an accident and it has nothing to do with you. I feel like it's more likely related to some machine fault or something about a machine or electrical stuff. And it's not your fault. That's why it's called an accident, you know? But I feel like this person is so threatened or envious of you. And they're going to be putting you in a hot seat. But you're going to be defending yourself. And I feel like you will win in the end by the end of this month. But this month of September for you will be very, very, very stressful because of this person who's just waiting for you to make a mistake and is always ready to poke your mistakes, your flaws, and your imperfections and raise it up to the management so that you're gonna get fired. But you're not. Okay, you're in a safe place, you're on a solid ground, and you're up against a solid and high wall rather than this person. This person, I feel like even though they're older than you, they're very unsatisfied and discontented with their life, and they feel like at that age, you know, how come that you've already reached that far? How come you've already reached that position? Whereas I've been working in this company for so and so years, and you know, it took me some time to really get promoted. So they have some problems with your confidence and skills and talents, but just just shrug off their insecurity towards you, and you'll be able to handle all those struggles and all those delays and stuff that's going to be coming your way, and somebody will be aiding you, somebody will also be backing you up, so don't worry. All right, you're in a safe ground, you're in safe hands, and this will all get sorted out. If there are some other workers or people that will get dragged out of this, they're going to be well compensated because it's insured. All right, so be very careful about that. Now, again, this huge project that you have accepted or that you're currently managing or working, there are a lot of people who wants to take it over. That's why they're going to be doing anything and everything just to put you out of the game. But be very careful in trusting people, no matter if they are good to you, if they're not good to you, or whatever it is. Your project is your project, and be responsible for it. You need to keep your focus, and you need to keep on concentrating, even though there are a lot of things that's going to be happening in your personal life. Okay, your whole life and your whole career is at stake here. I also feel like you will think of getting a like moving to a much near apartment or place just for you to always monitor the project, or just for you to keep on monitoring whatever it is that you're working with your company. All right, and you will rise to the occasion. You will just prove once again that the management was right in entrusting you this project. And again, okay, people will be congratulating you. You will be earning much of their respect. And there are some people that's also, that you're going to be winning as an enemy, of course. And is already, that is like a package deal in the corporate industry, in the corporate world. So, especially if you're in the oil industry or metal industry, I feel like that is, there are a lot of people who wants to take over your project because they want to corrupt the project or the budget for this. And you're the one that they're going to be accusing who is doing the things that they are doing. But just keep it clean. And I feel like you're going to get through this, okay? As I've said, that you're going to get even more stronger, and you are going to be discovering a lot more things about you. This is your peach and this is your baby, and this you're not gonna give this up to anybody, no matter what happens. All right. Now, when it comes to your love life and sex life, if your partner is the one who's been, because I don't see the two of you, separating. It's still the two of you. Your partner won't let you go, even though you just wanted to embrace your freedom, and it's like you no longer care, even if they're still womanizing or having sex with other people, with other men or women. You no longer care. But now it looks like you're gonna have your own entertainment on the side, and your partner will be dogging your footsteps, and they're gonna be playing detective. Okay, and they're the one who will be showing much more jealousy and possessiveness and confrontation, and it's like it's gonna hurt their ego. They're gonna try to stop you from doing whatever it is that you're doing, but for you, this is the only way for them to release you and for them to let you go. Okay, you're gonna be in a very complicated situation, and you just want to show them how does it feel to be cheated on. You're gonna be teaching them a lesson. And this also goes the same for those single who's been dating and who just found out that that the person that they've been dating is dating other people and has been having sex with other people as well. So, and for those who's been looking for somebody to date with or somebody to be with, looks like you're gonna have some trust issues. You're gonna be dating three younger than you, younger people that are younger than you, but I feel like none of them will be winning your heart. All right. Now, when it comes to your health, again, some issues about your kidney, and I feel like you need to get your throat and your chest checked. Vision problems, high blood or low blood pressure, um, dermatological issues or problems. Be careful with animal bites. Painful menstruation for women this month, or you're gonna have some bleeding. And be careful for those pregnant scorpions. Okay, for this month, if you're already in your um, let's say second semester of your pregnancy. I feel like it's much better for you if you're just gonna have it, even if it's only for 1 week. Okay, if you will just go for some bed rest and don't really move that much or travel that much or drive around, you're gonna have very sensitive pregnancy as well. If you're already on your, let's say, 6 months or 7 months or something like that. And frequent migraines, you'll always feel so thirsty and your body will always feel so hot. And it's like you need to flush down the, the toxins inside your body, and you also need to drink a lot of water. Okay, aside from that, you'll just feel nauseous most of the time, and you'll be craving for some white fruit, something white, like turnip. So let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month of September, right before we go straight down to your October forecast. Hair is also white on the inside, not on the outside, but I feel like you just wanted to have, or you just want to keep on staring, or you just wanted to, you know, eat white fruit. I'm not sure which fruits are white. The only thing that I know is, turnip. Eight of summer, four of winter, 10 of summer, eight of winter, awakening, king of summer. Eight of summer, the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Yeah, because you really want to have your freedom away from your relationship right now. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. 10 of summer, an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, and people you can trust. 8 of winter, you have what it takes if you only believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. Awakening, change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in the action. King of Summer, honorable, devoted, mature, and warm hearted, a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. It looks like you're going to be finding your true love in the form of a fire sign element person. Let's take a look at your October forecast. Looks like this fire sign is really wants to put you down. Insecurity issues, authority, obsession. Alright. It looks like your love life this month will start calming down. The weather will be sunny and looks like you're gonna have a lovely and sweet month of October when it comes to your love life. But when it comes to your work life, you're gonna be under fire and under the weather. Especially that this fire sign really wants to put you down. Alright? It looks like you need some vacation, and I feel like it is much better for you to have a break for a little while. You're already burned out. This person will keep on poking at your business and at your, project or whatever it is that you're doing. And I feel like this person won't leave you alone, not unless that you're already fired. Alright. I can also see that some Scorpions will also sit down and talk to the bank about a possible refinancing or financing a either it's a home or business because you want to start it on your own. But this is not yet the right moment. I know that you will have a lot of money. There's going to be a huge financial windfall for the next few more months for you, but starting out a business is not really, it's not really a good idea at this point. If you've already started a business last year, it will definitely continuously bear fruition. But if you'll be starting a new business altogether this month or this year, uh-uh. This is not really the good time for that. You'll just be wasting your investment. Now, it looks like this charade or this show or game that you've been playing at, with two people, with two person, it's gonna be over, and I feel like you're gonna be saying goodbye to somebody, and the other person will be understanding it, and I feel like you just want to have your exclusive me time. You want to have a solo time, and I feel like you'll also be traveling within the next 2 weeks or the second week of this month of October. All right, someone will try to woo you and they're going to be able to win you back and make you come home. There will be some talks, serious conversations, forgiveness, laying down all the cards on the table, but be careful in trusting again, okay? Because this person have already asked for your forgiveness for how many times, but they just keep on doing same things over and over and over and over again. It's like it's more than just a pattern. It looks like it's already there, It's more like a psychological illness. So you're going to be forgiving this person once again. You're going to be moving back together. There will be a lot more conversations, communications, compromises as well. More financial windfall and financial stability. And I feel like there is something that you're going to be getting as an unexpected money from an unknown resource and more travel that you're going to be planning. I also feel like some Scorpions will plan to travel around Europe or somewhere in Europe around last week of October or first week of November. All right? And there will also be some celebration. I also feel like some Scorpions will also be giving birth right at the end of the month. Well, it's also going to be your birthday month as well until the month of November. Now, when it comes to your workplace, it seems like there will be more heated arguments, heated competition, and more tension that's going to arise between you and this fire sign that will be affecting your work altogether. This person will be sabotaging your work intentionally. And I feel like, your boss or your whoever you're going to be reporting to will be advising you to take a break and have some vacation. You will be so hot-tempered, and I feel like that is also the reason why you will always create some tension with the people around you, because you want the project to be done and you want perfection. But unfortunately, you cannot expect those people around you to think like you and to do or perform like you. So you need to loosen up a bit. Someone will be taking over for you, but make sure that you will still be monitoring. Travel is in store for you right in the second week of this month towards the third week. And I feel like this is something that you really need for you to breathe a little bit and to accept the changes that has been shifting in your life lately. Even if this is something that you don't really need right now, it is a necessity. Now, love life will also be much more colorful, even though there will be some comparisons or there will be some insecurities that will still be kicking in to your love life. And I feel like you will find yourself doing it more often rather than having it with your partner. And I feel like there will be more jealousy issues, okay? And there will be some coldness from your end. If your partner is the one who's been giving you some silence and coldness, now this month you are the one who's going to be doing this to your partner, even if you're going to be sitting down and conversating a lot of promises and compromises. It's like you're not yet ready to forgive, and it's not that easy to get over the things that you have gone through, seen, and discovered. Now, lung issues and having some problems breathing, which is more like an asthma attack, migraine, complicated migraine. Immune system is also getting weak. You need to have more sun, sweat it out, get more, exercise, and I feel like you need to balance your diet. There's nothing wrong if you eat meat, protein, carbohydrates, and yeah, something like that. And I feel like you're still going to be very conscious of your health, of your figure, of your face, and of your skin. If you will only try to have some balanced diet, then those problem of yours when it comes to your skin, it will go away. Also, be careful with some animal fleas, animal fur, and animal saliva, okay? And I feel like you're going to be looking for an alternative for your smoking problems. Now let's take a look at your oracle cards before we get down to your November forecast. Ten of Winter, Five of Autumn, the Dreamer, the Star, and the High Priestess. Now, Ten of Winter, the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Five of Autumn, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. It's not actually the money issues, it's more about your coworkers that is related to your work. The Dreamer, embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, and trust yourself. The Star, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. The High Priestess, trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. Meditate, meditate, meditate because of your temper. King of Winter, knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and unemotional. Getting advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking, unemotional relationships. This is your boss who's going to be advising you to take a break. You're already burned out and you deserve a vacation. Let's take a look at your November forecast. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow. Heavy month for them. Heavy month for the month of November for you. Big clash with the fire sign. Whoever this fire sign is. When it comes to your work or when it comes to your personal life. It seems like someone is either resigning or you're the one who will be resigning or walking away because of a betrayal. But let me check with the clarification, alright? Huh. It looks like you're the one who's going to be winning anyway. A thorn that will be pulled out of your throat or pulled out of your system. It's not so bad after all. But there will be big drama that's going to be coming your way. But right before that's going to be over, it's like, oof, you know. It's like you just couldn't really take it anymore. Some male Scorpios might have some fist fight with one of their co-workers because they cannot really hold it anymore. This person will be pissing you off intentionally so that you're going to get fired. But it will be the other way around. It will be twisted. Okay? So, looks like the joke's going to be on them. Instead of you getting fired, it's going to be them. Because they're the ones going to be initiating it, provoking you. Well, for women, of course, you're not going to have a fist fight with a guy. But I feel like there will be very, very huge dispute with this fire sign. You're gonna surpass it, and I feel like it's just time for this person to really go, since that he's very miserable with his own job, so much better for them to resign. The heat continues and the competition will still be ongoing in your work environment this month of November. And it looks like, let's just say that your month of November will not be starting out as a good thing, but it will be ending as something that's very, very favorable for you. There will be a lot of arguments, and this person will be accusing you of a lot of things, and there is something that will be, that you're more likely going to be in for a setup. So there will be a lot of things that will just come up, which is more likely a lie and fabricated stuff. And this person, instead of you getting fired, they're the one who's going to be, they're the one who's going to be set up on fire and will be forced to resign. All right, because they're such a troublemaker, and instead of focusing on your jobs and instead of focusing on your responsibilities, this person is so obsessed over you. Some male Scorpios, as I've said, that might also get involved in some fist fight or some, because this person will be pushing you to the edge, and you're gonna be losing your temper, and it's like you just couldn't really take it anymore. Some female Scorpios will also be pushed to their limit, and there is a possibility of you launching into some filing for some legal case or legal claims against this person for harassing you. There is also some sexual harassment that could also, come out of this. And I feel like this person, if you're a female Scorpio, this person is also what do you call this? Sexist. Okay? So be very careful about that. But even if that's the case, the betrayal will finally be over this month, and I feel like you will be winning in the end. The cup of glory will be yours. Now, first 2 weeks of this month, you will also be traveling, and I feel like this person will be launching into some sort of a setup or some, Like for example, that you are holding a budget, this person would just tell the management that you are splurging it and you are spending it on your own. So there will be some auditing that will also be involved. And I feel like with the accusations, it is a heavy it is going to be a heavy accusation. So you are going to file for some legal suit or legal case against this person. There will be an apology that will be aired, but I feel like it's just, for the sake of ending it and for the sake of not really blowing things into not blowing things out of proportion. So you're just gonna accept your apology and walk away. The management will be asking this person to forcibly resign and to leave the company because of the things that they're gonna be, engaging in. Instead of them working, instead of them performing their task and their responsibilities, their main task and main goal is to bring you down and to get you fired. So now that the joke's on them, now, and your problem will be over. Okay, your career is well protected, your finances will remain stable, and it will continuously flow without any problem. It's just that, of course, when you are too competitive, when you're too skilled, when you're too talented, there will be a lot of people that will be very envious and jealous of your, of your performance and what you have. So the good thing there is that you're very well protected. Someone is guiding and protecting you, and you just need to have some faith. All right. Now, when it comes to your love life, still more complicated situation, jealousy. Your partner might also have a talk with the person who used to be with you, and they're gonna find out who it is. You're gonna be surprised, but not gonna be surprised both at the same time. So you're gonna be repairing your relationship. We'll try to be intimate and we'll try to make it through. Um, well, the good thing here is your partner will really be really, really, really sorry, and they're going to try to change and work it out. Okay, I can't say that they are never going to go back to how they used to be, but they're going to try their best not to lie or not to, induce any infidelity or whatsoever with anyone that's going to be entertaining them. Well, it's a good thing. So I feel like this is going to be a very, very good month for you. Even though, as I've said, it's not gonna, it's not gonna start, or it's not gonna open to you in a very good way. Well, sometimes things need to get worse before it gets better. And again, your vision problems will get worse. So I feel like you're just ignoring the signs, you're just ignoring the fact that you're slowly getting some blurs, vagueness. You can see some stars, or sometimes it's just full of smoke right in front of you, and you feel like this is nothing. It's time for you to go and check out with your doctor. Don't just shrug it off, and don't just, not because, oh, it's just my eyes, it will just go away. Maybe I'm just tired. Maybe I'm just staring at the computer screen for a long period of time. No, it's time for you to go and check out with your doctor, and don't wait for it to get worse. Now, you will also try to gain some more weight because you've been losing so much weight and you're starting to look like, somebody vacuumed you. So you will try to gain some more weight. You'll also try to catch some more sleep during this month, and I feel like you will try to eat more fresh food, fresh fruit, and fresh meat as well. You will be leaving a food lifestyle or some sort of a lifestyle behind, especially drinking and smoking, which is good for you. Your breathing and your lungs and your bronchial part will also start getting better and developing. Well, your low blood pressure and your high blood pressure, I feel like this is the only thing that's going to be left out of your health issues this month. But, you can manage it. So let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month before we get down to your December forecast finally. And by the way, for those people who's been visiting my site and who's been asking for some free readings, I don't give free private readings. Okay, thank you for visiting my website and thank you for dropping by. But if you want to ask your free question, just post it on my Facebook page, and it will be public, so you can post your, question there. And I don't answer to those fake profiles, you know. Um, and if you're gonna be using a profile that you just recently created, so that's actually cheating. All right, if you don't want your personality to be revealed, I feel it's much better for you to offer some private reading. All right, and the cards flipped out. King of Autumn, Ace of Autumn, Six of Summer, Time of Spring, Life Experience, Nine of Autumn. Now, King of Autumn, be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. Well, it will be going your way, but right by the end of the month. Ace of Autumn, a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. Six of Summer, children or childhood, a return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently, in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. Well, it's more of your romances returning from your past. Singles, you will be reuniting or reconciling with people, with the person from the past. And I feel like the person that you've been dating who's an infidel or who's a serial cheater, you're going to be letting this one go. Now, Ten of Spring, ask help from others and all work and no play, being weighed down by so many responsibilities. Life experience, let go of a belief system that no longer works for you, an important life changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. Night of Autumn, reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self employed, cherishing your time alone. Well, sometimes you just want to have your own freedom instead of dealing with some toxicity inside your house. Let's take a look finally at your December forecast. All right. Hmm. Looks like you're going away by the end of this month. Or you're going to be spending your holidays right around the end of this month. Well, at least in the month of November, even though you're going to be opening the month with much problem and much controversies, you're going to have very good Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving will be in the 22nd anyway. There will be some delays when it comes to claiming your money or getting your money released, and someone will actually be taking your money or something like that, or taking your credit. All right. So it looks like you're gonna be up for some emergency return while you're on a vacation, because I feel like right in the middle of it, someone will be creating problem for you. And I'll be pulling out more clarifications for this, okay? Now, okay. Be careful in spending too much this month of December, and I feel like you will be a little bit, secretive when it comes to your finances. I feel like you will also be gambling into a huge investment that is related to earth or construction industry. Oh, and one more thing, don't ever invest in a mining industry, okay? Never ever. Not yet at this point. Now, work will become even more busy, but I feel like this is also the time where you're gonna have some. It's like you just wanted to slack off, or you just wanted to relax for a little bit. So you're thinking of going away, you're leaving the country, you're leaving the city, and you just want to have a quick break. Either it's for 3 weeks or 3 days. But unfortunately, there will be some emergencies that's going to happen and that's going to come your way. There will be some pent up issues, or there will be some pending issues that will just arise all of a sudden. And there's like for example, that you'll be leaving somebody with the responsibility of monitoring or doing something that's in charge, or doing something that will be representing you. You're gonna have some problems enjoying your vacation. You're gonna have to return right away, because first there will be some issues about your credit card or some form of a financial stuff, and second, there someone will be grabbing the credit out of your own expense. And I feel like this air sign is the one who will be replacing the fire sign. So, but eventually you're gonna get through it. Also, be careful in losing your baggage, losing something very valuable during this end of the month if you're traveling. And I feel like, because I feel like there's something very valuable that you'll be losing while you're traveling, or it could be your baggage or luggage, and you're not going to be able to, enjoy your travel or your vacation, but you're going to be compensated for that. It's going to be insured. Plus, when it comes to your work, I feel like, altogether, I feel like it's not really advisable for you to travel during the holidays. Might as well just stay wherever you are or stay working. And if you really wanted to have a break, wait for January or February. Okay, but not this month. There will be a lot of stress. There will be a lot of. It's like you just wanted to have a break. You just want to have a little breather, or you just want to be alone for a little while. But there will be more stress, more problems, more delays, and it's like there will be a lot more blockages, that it is much better for you to stay wherever you are or have a staycation. All right? So I wouldn't really advise you to go on a trip, whether it's a short trip or just a long trip, regardless. It is much better for you to stay working. It is much better for you to stay wherever you are, spend the holidays with your family or with your loved ones or with your friends. And I feel like things will become even more breezy, much better, without having any problems with this air sign stealing your credit or stealing your background or whatever it is in your work. All right? I don't feel like you're going to be losing your work, but there is something that you're going to be losing very significantly by the end of the month. And unfortunately, it will be during the last week of December. All right? Now, but you're still going to have more financial stability. You're going to be compensated. But, sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes we lose things where there are some significant meanings, or there are some sentimental values, like, for example, given to us by our mothers or father or grandmother, or special friend or something like that. So just be very careful. Okay. Now, sex life and love life. More dramas, confrontations, more heated arguments. It's like the two of you will be very into each other's throats, and it's actually because of you. You haven't really gotten over the bitterness and the anguish, the pain, and the infidelity of your partner. That's why sometimes you feel like, and you act like you don't care, and you act like a single person. And your partner, they're already showing some signs of changing and developing and progress. And they're also paying attention to your domestic stuff, to your children, to your needs. But you are the one who is now, which is, I can't really blame you. It's not that easy to forgive, and it's not that easy to forget whatever you've gone through right after giving your all. But this is another phase and another challenge for the two of you to go through. Okay, still, I feel like there will be some jealousy issues, and the person that they used to be in touch with, or that they are used to be cheating with, they're going to be back in touch by the end of the month. So please just try to sort out your communication problems, or if you can just try to air your grievance or whatever that's still been disturbing you or haunting you, because you are not the kind of person that is very verbal and expressive. You always hold things back inside of you until you're just ready to burst out. So I feel like, don't try to do that. Try to change, and try to be a little bit more expressive. Let's say, for example, I'm still hurt from whatever it is that you have done. I am not yet over that. I still feel bitter. I can't really sleep at night. Whenever you're not in my sight, whenever you're at work, I can't help not to think that you're still doing it with her, or I can't help but think that you're still calling each other, communicating. It's still haunting me. It's so hard to forgive. So you just need to air that to your partner, and I feel like they're going to be able to, to understand, even though it's very tormenting to keep on hearing same things over and over again. But sometimes we just need to understand the other people's emotions, that we cannot really expect to we cannot really expect them to think like us. All right. Now, be careful in eating some raw food, or eating an what do you call this, unhygienic food, because you might get infected with parasites. And don't just eat something that you would just pick from the street or pick from the supermarket without even washing it, because you don't know what's in it. Also, be careful in buying some raw food, sorry, some rotten food. Sorry, my throat is a little bit itchy already. So, okay, so buying some rotten food. Watch out for the labels, watch out for the expiration dates, or before you eat it, because sometimes in a carton, we just drink the milk, or we just drink the chocolate drink without even looking at it, without looking at the contents, because I feel like you're going to be eating something that's already rotten or spoiled. Okay, be careful with food poisoning still. Now, animal saliva, animal furs, and animal fleas, be careful about that. And you are still going to be having some problems with your vision, with your. I feel like there's something to do with your sugar level. Okay, go and try and check out with your doctor if you have some symptoms of diabetes. And I feel like you will be changing your lifestyle, food style, the way you eat, and don't self medicate. Much better for you to go and check out with your doctor for the proper diagnosis. Again, food poisoning, vomiting, stomach pain, indigestion, and diarrhea as well. And I feel like you're going to be very sensitive to light, and you're going to be developing some confusion. Plus, you can hear people talk, sorry, that the person is talking, but you cannot really understand or process in your brain whatever it is that they are saying, because it's part of the health issues that's slowly forming inside of you. It is much better for you to go through some series of tests to know whatever it is. All right. So let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month. The Magician, the Wheel, the Hermit, Seven of Winter, the Emperor, Four of Spring. Alright, you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. True. The Wheel, delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. But traveling is not really going to be advisable for you for this month. The Hermit, find or be a mentor, take a break from society, commitment to your spiritual growth. Seven of Winter, there is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. The Emperor, use logic and structure to increase your success, get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. You are going to be holding a new position by 2019 as well. For spring, be grateful. You have much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. Well, even though there will be a lot of stress, as I've said, you need to develop your communication issues and problems. Okay? You need to air out whatever it is inside of you. Don't hold back your feelings. And you just need to let the other person know how you really feel. Instead of saying everything's okay, I'm fine, I'm perfect, but unfortunately you're not. You're just keeping it on the inside. So don't do that. It's not really healthy. Learn to be expressive and learn how to communicate with other people and learn how to communicate your feelings as well. All right. So altogether, financially, you're gonna have a lot of financial windfall and great career success for the rest. Sorry, for the rest of 2018. And for the love life and for your sex life, I feel like that is the thing that you just need to resolve. All right. And also try to find your own life purpose and the self worth. All right. So anyway, if you want to have your own 6-month advanced forecast, go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. You may talk to me live on the phone or live video calls or offer just or just offer pre-recorded video readings. It's also available. All right. Blessings to you and have a great 2018.